guys, so today I'm going to do a video about vaginas. Yes, after my video on penises, I decided to just talk about vaginas because why not? But you'll see very quickly that the content of this video is going to be very different because yeah, we don't have the same things to say about these two entities. Disclaimer, once again, that I shouldn't have to do, but I'll do it anyway. My point is not to say that vaginas are amazing and that penises are bad. No. So yeah, let's talk about vaginas. So the first thing to say that's quite obvious, and I think everyone's going to agree with me on this point, is that vaginas are not celebrated, and it's very different from penises and the phallic figures, which have been celebrated for practically ever. And all of the ideas and representations and prejudices and misconception and everything that we kind of know about vaginas nowadays come mostly from men, because who could talk about vaginas? Doctors and scientists and people with power and access to knowledge and education. And who are these people for the majority of our existence as a species on this planet? Men. So it's not surprise that nowadays many people don't know a lot of things about vaginas, and it's not surprise that many things we know about vaginas nowadays are quite recent as well. Vaginas are seen most of the time as ugly, strange, dirty, shameful things. We try to use this word as little as we can by using other words such as pussies, for example, or down there, or that sort of things. It's just another proof that vaginas are seen as something negative and bad and something to be ashamed of, because basically when you're saying to someone, oh, you're a pussy, basically mean you're less of a man, you're less of something good because you look more like a woman. While vaginas are seen as these disgusting, strange, smelly things, penises are seen as these funny and quite celebrated and dominant things. And even on my previous video on penises, I got a few comments that said the reason why we're drawing penises everywhere is because they're funny, and we're not drawing vaginas everywhere because they're not funny. Well, last time I checked, there was no universal truth or rule on what was funny, and last time I checked, a penis was not funny to me and to many other people as well, just saying. The fact that most people, men and women, are made to think that vaginas are disgusting and all that kind of stuff is already fucked up in itself. But when you think that people make money out of those very harmful ideas, it's even more fucked up when you think that there are some special products to clean your vaginas, as if nature had completely messed up with not genitalia in general, but only the female genitalia. It gives you an idea on how much all of this is a construct that's all about power and money and dominance, basically. If there were only cleaning products, though, it wouldn't be that bad. There's even plastic surgery, and a recent study revealed that 1/3 of the women who undergo plastic surgery when it comes to their vaginas were influenced greatly by their partners, which is disgusting if you ask me. Not only plastic surgery, but also vaginal whitening creams. And I have here with me a website that's called Intimate Whitening, and it says, as a little introduction, many women work hard to keep up their appearances. Exercising, keeping a healthy diet, doing their hair and makeup are all important aspects of maintaining the way they look. Of course, there are many other aspects involved with maintaining appearances and grooming, obviously. For women, this process can also involve more intimate areas of the body. For women, of course. Vaginal bleaching is something that more and more women are trying. Vaginal bleaching was once only an acceptable practice among adult entertainers. Porn, once again porn. However, now certain spas and beauty salons even offer such treatments, although they can come at a steep price. How great is that? It's also important to acknowledge, and it's also sickening to realize, that for many people, if not the majority of people, a good looking vagina is a vagina that looks like the one of a kid or a prepubescent person. It's not only recent. Throughout history, vaginas have been misunderstood or ignored or even feared because, you know, pleasure and women and power, oh, scary for so many men. Clitoris, which is a very big part of the genitalia apparel, has been only discovered in 1559. by a man, obviously, because women didn't know that they had clitoris before. And in 2010, if you search the clitoris on Google, you would find 5 times less answers than if you were to search for penises. 1930, the word clitoris was not even in the dictionary anymore, at least in France. So while I am not one of those people all about having t-shirts with vaginas drawn on, really not, I think it's time we show vaginas some love, and if not some love, at least some respect, and extending that to all women, whether they have vaginas or not. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, guys, and next time I will probably talk about boobs, because I love boobs. So I shall see you later. Bye!